He's got two jackets on. What up? It's your boy Harlock. It is Tentative Turnbuckle Tuesday. And I'm here with Los Roll, a.k.a. Yamagata, a.k.a. Junior. What up? Los Roll.
Yo, what up?
Yo. Dude, it's been pretty exciting times for wrestling and games and wrestling games. But it's been an even better time for the fans of the dub. Talking about AEW and all the weird shit that's been going on lately, and all the backstories and what's real and what's a work, what's a shoot, brother. We don't know what's going on, dude. But yeah, CM Punk probably coming back. We talked about this.
It's happening.
A new show coming tentatively. We know about this. It's called Collision. And latest thing I heard, Junior, is they are not doing a roster split. They are not splitting the brands.
Ooh,
and what that means
what we were talking
is
about.
what that means. And this is rumor and hearsay right at this point. But that means that possibly Punk and the Bucks worked things out, in the Elite. Kenny Omega. Maybe they worked things out. Maybe it was a shoot the whole time, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's crazy. I didn't, we always we were talking about this for a long time, and most of it was just like kind of hyperbole, like just wishing this shit would happen. And look, here we are. Here we are. What a time to be alive!
It's all being influenced by the social media. And it almost seems like they're following everything that people are saying and then doing it, or at least referencing it. I'm talking about the Beast. What is it? Blackpool. BCC. The back. Black. Back. The back. Black.
The back pull.
The Blackpool. Blackpool's back. No, the Blackpool Combat Club. And everything that they say, everything that that Bryan Danielson has said about the Elite, he's said, and then to Kenny Omega, you are everything wrong that's wrong with professional wrestling. You're amateurs. It just sounds like it's coming right out of tweets of people hating on.
They're working it up.
Bucks,
they're working
dude.
it up,
It's
man.
just like, yo, I'm down, dude. This is a good storyline. It's starting to finally, get rolling. It's every week we've got a little bit here and there, and it's kind of BCC brutalizing everybody. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then now it's like Kenny Omega's had enough. It's gonna culminate in
we got the cage match.
Speaking of cage match, let me bring this onto the screen here. Boom. Let's see if you see that.
Yeah.
Can you see this right here? This is the card for tomorrow, AEW Dynamite, and we are referring to Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley steel cage match. Kenny Omega calling out Jon Moxley as he is known as a hardcore death fight style wrestler. And it's funny because when Kenny and Moxley feuded a year or so ago, their match culminated in this like Japanese death style match with like barbed wire all over instead of like or actually it was like around the ring, the barbed wire, and then there was like supposedly explosives and it was supposed to go off with Moxley in the ring, and the pyrotechnics didn't work. Nothing happened. There was just a lot of sparklers. And that was like, just a couple of years ago, AEW was still really young, and it's funny that something like that happened, like on their big show, and it was a pay-per-view. And after that I believe that was the main event of the pay-per-view, and everybody just kind of talked shit about that whole pay-per-view, even though up to that point and including that match, that pay per view was fire, dude. Until that ending, man. Ended with
Damn.
Eddie Kingston, like laying over John Moxley, trying to protect him from the blast. That didn't happen. It's funny, but anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. Kenny
Damn.
Omega seems to constantly challenge John Moxley in these types of matches, and here he is again, steel cage match with John Moxley. Where is this going? What is this the end of the feud, or is it just are we just getting started here? Because usually it all culminates in like this big street fight, no holds barred kind of match, right?
Well, yeah,
So
you see, we got the big match with them, but what's gonna be the climax? There's gonna be something. There's gonna be something at the end. It's either gonna, like you said, put it to bed, or it's gonna be the next chapter. You
right,
know, and
yeah.
we still got the Bucks got to get theirs. They came out and they bamboozled the BCC. They got some super kicks in, but is that enough payback for or what do we get? What's gonna happen? So I guess that's where we can go with that. But
And is this the first match where they've actually because they've gotten their hands on each other, they've done like run-ins and let's see, did they
well,
have
they haven't had a match. They haven't had a match. These two haven't had a match since Kenny came back. Because remember when Kenny first came back, he did that whole run with the trios.
right? Yeah.
So he's just now doing his solo thing. Because we got the House of Black with the trios championship
Oh, that's
now.
right. Cause all right. So let's go. Let's rewind the story. In the story,
Rewind. We gotta go back.
in the
Gotta go back
story,
in time.
the BCC they brutalized the Bucks. That happened off camera. One of the Bucks' arm got messed up, and I think
Yep.
that was the actual injury that they kind of turned into the story. I don't know. It's hard to tell with AEW, but I feel like that's what happened. And then like the Bucks were out for a span of time, and then they brutalized Kenny Omega's manager, Don Callis, and he
Yep.
legitimately got split open.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, it was real bad. He's got this big, deep scar now on his forehead.
Fucking
Uh,
axe mark.
and so basically, like most of the elite was out of action, and then we had Brandon Cutler and I forget what the Asian guy that's with them, Takanawa, or I can't remember his name, but he usually has like the headset and the laptop, and he's
Yeah.
dressed like
Oh
a
yeah.
he's just dressed like a AEW like backstage guy all the time.
Yeah.
But they had a tag team match against the BCC and got their asses handed to them. It was like
Yeah. They got.
they got buried. And so now, after all that, Kenny Omega's coming. They've been trying to stab each other in the face with screwdrivers every week,
Yeah. They've been
culminating
bringing the screwdriver. Yeah.
culminating in this steel cage match. Who you got?
I feel like. I, I feel like yeah. I feel like Moxley's got to take it to keep it going. I feel like this is all pushing towards the Saturday show.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know. I feel like that's coming sooner than later because we were talking about there's no more dark or elevation anymore.
right. Yeah.
They're not
That's
taping
news.
that
That's big
anymore.
since the last time we were tentative.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
that's
canceled
huge.
that brand.
Yeah, that's huge, man. And so I guess that's coming soon. We got Double or Nothing in 3 weeks. two
Yeah.
weeks, 3 weeks, and I mean I don't know if Saturday show starts right after that, but if that's the case, I mean what do we got coming up for Double or Nothing real quick if I can. I don't know if this would have an impact on Double or Nothing, right? It wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna set. They are gonna set up like so. Either Moxley's gonna win now,
I
and
think Moxley's gonna win. I
and
think they're gonna keep the BCC rolling through people and bullying people around until like somebody shows up out of nowhere to kind of team up with the Bucks. Like, if you think
yeah,
to like, what if Punk comes back and to get their back to have Kenny and them's back, dude? I mean, That would be
That dude,
huge.
that would
That
be
would be
fucking.
huge.
That's not gonna happen. But
I know, but
but what if it did? The
but what
absolute
if it did?
opposite
Because it could
thing.
turn. Look, they got Wembley, right? Like apparently they've almost sold the joint out at Wembley.
Last I heard, there were
Uh,
over 60,000, and then
yeah.
some WWE guys or some shit happened with Tony Khan. Some guy, reporter, journalists said that they were like minimizing the seats and not selling 90,000 plus. Like I don't know, like some other match that was there, and Tony Khan was like bullshit or whatever. So I don't know. They're gonna sell as many as they can, and like just in a few days, they went over 60,000. Uh,
Yeah.
so I think it's gonna be huge. And then there's rumblings and peeps on Twitter and shit that I've seen that they're talking about. This All In is basically gonna be like the closest thing that they have over there to a WrestleMania. So I don't know how long it's been or if WrestleMania has ever taken place, in the UK or
Oh wow.
over there. But they're likening this. But WWE has had like some pay per views out there, but I don't know how big they are. But
I feel like do you think? I mean, look, I don't know. Like if Punk's really coming back, right? Like, is it just gonna be the same old going on, or are they really gonna try and like, push for them coming together for the sake of the dub?
right,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and I mean
And
that
if
that would just be so interesting if like he comes back and it's completely opposite. Like everybody thinks that Punk is
yes,
coming, and the eventual feud is him versus the Elite. But what if he teams with the Elite to go against BCC? That would be cool. I feel like, though, honestly, if I'm gonna take a step back and think about it, Punk's got all this fucking heat right now, and I
yeah,
feel like he needs to come back a heel, dude, and like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So if you kind of look at the roster and look at BCC, those are all WWE guys, ex
yeah,
WWE guys. You got Kenny and the Bucks on the other side.
yeah. It
Indie
makes sense.
AEW guys. Maybe Punk comes, and besides these guys, it's a WWE versus AEW. But what I'm hearing is it's FTR and CM Punk. So
Oh,
maybe this BCC Elite thing is just gonna go for a while, and it's gonna kind of do its own thing. So like a Raw or SmackDown, like the stories are on different shows. Although they did say that they were gonna you know step into different shows when needed, so that doesn't have to be the case. So who fucking knows? I have
dude, it's
no
cool. It's
idea.
awesome, man. I
Yeah,
wish it could be anything, it's awesome. I mean, the Punk thing, I'll believe it when I fucking see it, man. You know what I mean?
him
But
actually coming back.
yeah, yeah, but like it feels really real. But I just hope that they I mean, I want it to be real. I want there to be a big impact when he comes back. Like everybody be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" It's gonna be, it would be crazy. But
Yeah,
hey, man, that's why I watch the dub, dude, because it's a coin flip every week, really, and sometimes they just do stuff that you didn't expect, man.
yeah,
You
and
know? So,
like here, what we're gonna do here in a sec is watch a segment at the Hardy compound with the Firm versus the Hardys, and it
this was the
seems
main
so
event. This was the
of
main event of
Rampage,
Rampage, dude. This
which
was billed as the main event.
yes, it's a pre-recorded, uh,
Produced,
heavily produced
heavily produced.
wrestling segment of them
Yeah,
fighting at the home and property of the Hardys, and it's the Firm and it's Hook for some reason's
yeah,
there, and
yeah,
fucking no longer Isaiah Cassidy, but brothers. What is it, brother Zai or brothers? No,
yeah.
brother Zay, dude, is what they're calling them,
Zay, dude.
and they're just
Yeah.
all right, dude. I don't know if you know, but I think it was when they were with Impact, the Hardys. They
Uh huh.
did this kind of thing, and I don't know how
Well,
many
yeah,
times
we
they
were
did it.
talking about what were we talking about? What was the butler's name? Or where's Gabe?
Yeah, it was where's Gabe? It was
Rodrigo? No, wait.
it's something like that. But so, and he was going full he was referring to as broken Matt Hardy, and
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and then Jeff Hardy is brother Nero, and they just refer to him as brother Nero, and it's just so odd, and
Weird. There was
it's
like a
weird.
lot of fire and cloaks back
Yes,
then.
and if you just kind of take a step back, you're seeing them just in a house and on a ranch. It's just so weird, and that's what I wanted to do today. After we kind of go through this card for next week, I want to just review this and kind of comment and watch it on stream because it was real odd. But also, I want to just say before we even do that that I thought it was good.
It was.
I thought it
I
was
thought it was
actually
fucking
pretty
awesome,
good.
man.
You just have to kind of have like what a suspension of what disbelief. What is the
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. There
You
you
just
go.
kind
It's
of
escapism, man.
you just gotta accept it for what it is because it doesn't fucking
It's
make
the
any
Hardys,
sense and
bro.
it's just
It's like
so weird.
if you know the Hardys, it's just it's hard. It's the Hardys, bro. And it's like they let them do it, and they really took the ball and ran with it.
Yeah. Yeah, what we're about to see because I mean they they spent a little bit of time with this. I don't know if they've
Yeah.
been doing this for a while or if they just straight up did it in a week or if they just been sitting on it or what. But it's well made for what this is. It's it's
It's a
well
great
made.
time to be alive, man.
Let's all right. Let's keep going through this card real quick. I'm gonna also
Oh yeah,
take
so
John Moxley. I think that
yeah, I got Mox.
like you said, I think BCC is going to continue to brutalize everybody. And I think Mox takes it. I don't know where the story's going to go. I do think that Kenny will have his opportunity to get even with Moxley eventually, probably at a pay per view. And then we got Orange Cassidy still retaining his Intercontinental Championship versus Daniel Garcia, the Dragon Slayer, Daniel Garcia.
Yeah.
So this one they've kind of been like giving you subtle clues that like we're coming toward, or maybe not,
Towards the
but
end.
it's
Yeah.
like it's the end of Cassidy's run because they're just saying like he's broken down, his hands shattered. Every match he's looking like he can barely throw the orange punch, or he's having to resort to other moves because he's too injured to do all his regular move categories. And then they're putting him up against Daniel Garcia. I don't think that Daniel Garcia is the guy that's gonna dethrone him. So I'm gonna take
Right.
Orange Cassidy in this instance. I still think it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah, I
building.
got Cassidy in this one too.
Yeah. It
Daniel Garcia, it seems like they always put him in these matches, these kind of matches, where it looks like, man, maybe he could win, but
yeah.
he's just not, it's not his time.
Not
And
yet, but he is a great
Orange
wrestler,
is
and
gonna
it's good.
find a way. He
Yeah.
said it. He's gonna find a way.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he Daniel Garcia always puts out bangers of a match. So and with him and Orange Cassidy, this is going to be a great match, and I'm excited for it. I still
Oh
think
yeah.
Orange Cassidy is going to take it. Um, yeah. So we'll see what happens, but I still stand by my comment from before that Malachi Black will probably take the belt away from Orange Cassidy eventually.
Yeah, it
I
makes
think
a
I
lot of
feel like that's
sense.
where it's going. All right, we got Anna JAS versus Julia Hart. Um, Anna J was once one of their top baby faces and women's wrestlers. She had a huge push for a very long time. She was way over with the crowd ever since she had to go heel with JAS and with Ty Conti. There's her and Ty are so good together. Um, or Tay Conti, Ty,
Hi,
Tay,
Tay.
Tay. Well, anyways,
Hi,
I think that she loses to Julia Hart. I think
hey,
Julia Hart
Bo.
is going to continue getting a push with her association through the House of Black. They keep saying the House always wins, so I'm going to go with Julia Hart on this one.
Yeah, man, same thing. I think that they're giving Julia a push. I think she had a match or two matches there right at the end of Dark,
Yeah.
on the old YouTubes, and she looked on the last one, I think, or actually she wrestled on Dynamite like 2 weeks ago, didn't she? Something like that. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, for sure.
she looked better. Or actually she looked like a lot of improvement. But I just feel like she's part of that. That she's got that momentum being part of the House of Black, and they're gonna keep with that push for her. Plus, they need to kind of push her. I think Anna Jay. I think they tried something with her, and now she's just kind of doing her thing. On the back burner there.
Yeah.
She's got that permanent Jungle Boy status. But
Let me blow up
yeah,
this picture real quick because I can't read what this says here. Hang on, let me see here.
it says Bandito. No, I'm just
So
playing. But yeah, Anna Jay, which kind of to what you were speaking to, kind of sucks because yeah, she is one of the stronger, I guess, or one of the better uh
yeah, I mean she
chicks
was,
in the women's
yeah,
division, dude. Yeah, and she had a lot of good matches, and then like now she's just very. I mean, I haven't seen her in a match in a while. Well, actually, they just recently they've been putting her in
yeah,
minor matches. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Julia Hart though, I like her character. It's taken a while for her to get her little chance. I think they're gonna give her the little push here.
yeah, yeah. So
Um,
Julia's gonna take it. What I was trying to see here is I forgot that Ray Fenix is him and Penta, the Lucha Bros, are the current Ring of Honor tag team champions. I was looking at that picture and I saw him holding a belt. I was like, wait, which belt is he holding? I forgot that
right.
they won that. Versus Claudio Castagnoli. I guess he's gonna defend the row. Although I thought that they were gonna separate the row championships and stuff to row, but it looks like they're gonna have him wrestle on AEW Dynamite for that to defend his championship.
Against
And
Ray Phoenix? I didn't know
yeah,
that.
against
This
Ray
is new to
Fenix.
me.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Claudio's gonna hold that.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a great match. I don't know if I've seen these guys go yet, but with Claudio's like insane strength versus Ray Fenix's quick and high flying skills, it should be a really cool match. I feel like maybe we see something new happen with his big swing on Ray. If he gets that big
Yeah.
swing,
I was gonna
maybe
say, I was like gonna say, how many swings do you think he gets in? I
or
think he gets at least 4 swings in.
and if he does, I wonder if there's gonna be like some kind of maneuver that Ray tries, like maybe a dismount out of it or
Get
something. I
out?
don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like Ray is always pushing and trying to incorporate new stuff every match, and this is a great time to try that with like a really good wrestler in Claudio Castagnoli. But yeah, I do think that Claudio is going to hold that belt. They're not going to give it to Ray. Claudio's been doing a good job of kind of representing that brand right now, and BCC's been real strong, so that one stays. He will retain his belt.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Uh,
Should be a fucking banger though, dude.
yeah, so
Badass.
far, like all these matches are
The
gonna be
whole
great. Like, Kenny Omega, Moxley is gonna be cool. Orange Cassidy, Daniel Garcia is great. Ray Fenix, Claudio, that's gonna be an awesome match.
that's
I mean, Anna Jay and Julia Hart.
that should be a good match, man. Anna Jay will put Julia Hart over.
Yeah,
She's gonna make her look good. So that's what this is gonna be. Like I said, it's gonna be a highlight for Julia Hart. She's gonna.
yep. And it looks like we have the other match, the last one that we have or that's announced right now is the House of Black versus Bandito and the Best Friends. Um, Weird that
Yeah.
Bandito's with the Best Friends is kind of odd. But whatever. It just kind of seems like they've kind of been, pushing them with different groups and
People,
just
yeah,
kind of trying to
exactly.
feeling them out. And I mean, Bandito's awesome, dude. He also does like Claudio Castagnoli and does the feats of strength stuff, like the one armed suplex I've seen him do, like where he puts him on a vertical delayed suplex and just holds them up with one arm. I don't know if you've
Oh
seen that,
yeah,
but or
wasn't he just doing that recently?
yeah, yeah, he's
He'd
done it a
do
few
double
times,
suplex some people.
but
They had that tag team
yeah, but
rumble or something.
yeah,
Anyways,
he does feats of strength. Yeah, in his matches, so that's gonna be cool. And dude, I mean, obviously House of Black is gonna win. This is gonna be a great match. Trent and Chuck Taylor are both great in the ring, and of course all of House of Black are awesome in the ring. I mean
yeah,
they all bring their own unique, um, styles. And man, just Brody King is just so
fucking
brutal.
badass,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Yeah,
awesome. So this is gonna be great. House of Black. I'm gonna take House of Black. I think that's pretty easy.
yeah, oh
But
yeah.
yeah, looking forward to tomorrow, man. This is going to be a great card. And yeah, see if there's any surprises. It also says that we're going to hear from Christian Cage with his monster Luchasaurus back there. If he's even still called Luchasaurus, they haven't even said. I
They
don't think
keep
they.
calling him the monster. They
Yeah.
keep calling him the monster Luchasaurus though.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah,
They are saying okay.
but yeah, they're calling him the monster Luchasaurus
Okay.
now. But he's he's what do they call it? He's evolved. He hasn't reached his final form yet.
And then we'll also hear from FTR, see what's going on there. They kind of had like a side story with Jay Lethal in that group there for a couple of weeks. It kind of went nowhere. I think it was just filler to get them to a program. But yeah, so looking forward for that tomorrow, Junior. What we're here to do is watch this video of the Hardy compound. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I don't know what the laws are. I've got it really small here, and behind us, so hopefully that's enough to kind of we're just commenting on this. We're giving our impressions and our reactions to this AEW
Masterpiece.
masterpiece. I'm gonna go ahead and set play. You can see it, everything, right? You're good.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right,
I'm following with
we're
you.
gonna play it. And I don't know if the audio will get us dragged out. I'm gonna keep it kind of low. We both have already seen this, so we saw it on Rampage. The cool thing about this, Junior, is I think that it's without the commercials, so we'll just see.
Yeah,
it
I'm
straight
pretty
through.
sure it's yeah.
We may skip around in it. We might pause it, or if you need me to pause it and comment on something, I can do that. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get started. So this is the firm, and they're driving to. I mean, here we go.
Yeah, they're coming out to the Hardy Complex.
And here's the other part about it, June, is that
Yeah.
the commentators are commenting over it like it's a match.
It's the main event. Yeah, it's like the main event, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, ah, here they go.
Yeah. So we should let them know. That's
Yeah,
Ethan
why-
Page.
You never break the mailbox, dude.
Dude, these guys.
They've obviously never been to a
Look at
ramp.
that. the,
I mean-
the fucking gates open. Y'all rude
Y'all
AF.
rude AF.
Like a
Look at Matt
hologram.
Hardy.
Look at these production.
I know, dude. Hey,
Dude.
that looks like old school Matt Hardy, though, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking Broken Back Hardy with the fucking hair and everything.
Yeah, look at him. He looks like Zod, bro.
Yeah. Dude, like
Fucking
Big Bill,
floating
like
head of death.
the great thing is like these guys are like so into it. Like
Yeah, they're
like,
all about
they're-
it, dude. That's
they're
the thing.
They're acting. They're not looking at the camera. Like it
They
feels
put it over, dude.
good. Yeah.
They put it over, man. Yeah, none of them look at the camera. Like, yeah.
they're- Time space continuum. What did he
He's
say?
like, is this like the space-time continuum? He's like, like they always have fireworks, bro.
He just
I was
said-
gonna say, there's, yeah,
And like now it's nighttime. That's why he said
Yeah.
time space
yeah,
continuum.
the space-time
It's
continuum,
like-
because he knows it's stupid.
yeah, and then
There's Hook.
and then suddenly it's nighttime, and they're just shooting fireworks at each other.
God, and this is
oh,
great.
oh,
The
oh,
refs-
and don't forget, Lexi's there to do
Yeah, and
interviews.
she-
She's fucking there. Lexi is there, and then fucking there's
it's like a
there's
mescaline. It's like a mescaline dream,
there's
bro.
a fleet of referees.
And then here we go. There's open
All right.
fighting in this field where
Yeah.
there's like floodlights.
All right. Now, yeah. Now they've set up the plot, and now here comes the action sequence. Fucking, they
And the
just
great thing is we've got like matches everywhere. So there's refs for all the matches. You
yeah.
know, all the matchups here.
Yeah, they're all matched up with
It's
the
all
action that's
sanctioned
going on.
matches.
Dude, you got fucking Lee Moriarty dressed as like fucking Bruce Lee. Like what?
Yeah.
And
That's broken
like,
Matt Hardy, definitely.
they're just in the middle of a forest. He just and
He
it's
fucking
like
threw dirt.
literally the only light. Like if these cameras were off, it'd be pitch black darkness out there.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're just
Throwing each other into the trees.
they're just
man. This is
using
great.
whatever is there. Like he just threw him into a tree. Here, the brother Zay. Look
He's
at
like,
it. Yeah.
When they do that slow mo, he's like,
A big boot to the head. Look at this. See, look, he's really into it. Like I
Yeah.
feel
They're in character and
yes,
everything, dude.
He's
like,
a character. Like they're in a fucking property, a Matt Hardy ranch.
Yep.
And like, look at this, man. Like it's like they're in they're just going about it. Like they're doing the grunts and everything. Like
exactly.
oh, and don't forget, you still
at the
gotta
pin.
pin him. You still gotta pin. You know,
And they're still calling the kickouts on the commentary. It's great.
kick that too. Delete.
Delete that bull.
Oh my God, he's saying delete. There's nobody here. You know.
Great. If you ever wondered what it's like to be out on a ranch in the middle of the night wrestling with your boys, this is what it is.
This is exactly what it feels like too, because it's like dudes at home recording themselves fucking around with their
Wrestling,
friends.
yeah,
And like
dude.
he just yells at the ref. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, look,
Everybody's getting
here.
smashed with
Look,
tree
dude.
limbs.
When he gets this and chokes him out with it, it breaks like too soon, and he's like holding it. You can see it right here, like it snaps right there. It snaps, and now he's just holding it there. Oh,
He's selling it
and
though,
look
bro.
at
I
it. He's
love it.
fucking yeah. He's tapping out. He's trying to tap
Yeah.
out. Oh.
And-
Then he threw that piece, and he's using a smaller piece.
Jeff just
Look,
won't
he's
let
got
him.
his eyes rolled back. He's like the fucking Undertaker right there. Like this, I try to like think about who this is for, and it's
This
just
is for us, bro. Here we go. Dude, this is
Yeah.
this part. He's tripping out. He's like, what's going on?
But what made this happen?
Dude, the speed at which they're chasing him right here, this is just great. That's the kid.
He jumps out of the way.
Like he was really in danger, full. There he is.
Man, I wish that like in the next scene, Bill would have his T-shirt back again, and just so he could rip it off again.
Okay, here we go. Now they found the ring.
they got into the ring now. So basically, like the flow of this right now is just like a match that started outside of the ring, and they're working their way to the ring. And now, out of nowhere, they're in one of we're assuming Matt Hardy's barns that has a ring in it. And if you look at the background, those dudes are still fighting back there. There's a camera on them back there. Like, look, just everything that's going on. There's a ref back there, and then we cut over here. Stokely, he's just running around.
Yeah, get him. Yeah. Stokely thinks he's gonna get away unscathed. That's the great thing about it. Look, there's a table there just in case.
You know, they were probably having a barbecue earlier or something. They didn't get to put everything away. Oh, and then here's Hook, dude. Here's Hook. Like, he was feuding with a firm, I guess. He had some beef with Stokely. It's weird that he's here,
You
but
know,
also...
Hook just probably always wanted to be in one of these dudes. Let's be honest. Okay? He probably, like, remembers Broken Matt Hardy, and he probably always wanted to be part of this. When they were like, hey, we're thinking about doing this, he was like, I'm in.
Look, Stokely coming to get on Hook again.
On Hook.
All right. Oh, well, why?
Here we go.
All right. He takes a bump there. Nice. Oh, he's gonna do a kip up for some reason. Ah, there's his patented guitar rocking. And then they're just. Oh, he gonna do a twist of fate. What was that? It's just, dude, like there's so much going on. Like, why?
It's just great, man. This is the sad thing is now after this it's over. You know what I mean?
It's just I don't know whose idea this was. I mean, it's got to be the Hardys, right? Because they've done it before.
Exactly. It had to be, man. And they've been. So Jeff just came back, and Matt's been rolling with these fools in the storyline.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just kind of makes sense if you really think about it.
You know what would make this like epic? And okay, so they got Lexi out there, right? They got the refs. I feel like Excalibur and
and JR and them fools. They should have had JR.
Yeah, and,
No, but yeah, Excalibur and Taz. Yeah, man, that would have been.
If they were
They
just
should have
like
been in there. They should have been in there.
Yeah.
With a booth.
Yes, they should have done the
Waiting.
whole.
Yeah.
It
the whole set.
should have done the
shit.
whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
And that would have been just perfect. Because the commentary, it's just kind of. I love that it's there, but I feel like it could have been part of the whole thing as well.
Part of the whole, yeah. Like they could have been there in a table back there, just chilling, where that RM is.
And the twist of fate, dude. We're at 8 minutes and 39 seconds of this segment. This is the main event of Rampage. Like they had like a nice. I think it was like a little celebration for. I think it was Briscoe at the end of it.
Oh yeah,
he brought all his kids up on stage, and then it cuts to this. Like after that, I think they go to commercial and they come to this. Oh, and then what? Where does this come from?
This fool, he dipped. Remember, he took off and he found the theater
Oh
room
yeah.
or some shit. Yeah, he took off. He thinks he's just gonna get away. Like that's what I'm saying. He thinks he gets out unscathed, and then he runs into the kids. Fool.
Yeah.
Meet me. I'm Gothic man. What you gonna do?
What did he say?
I don't know.
Gothic man. What'd you say about my mama? He's quoting Menace to Society.
Hell yeah. They tase that fool. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the kid.
There's the kids.
Oh hell no. Yeah. Tony Khan will pay for his crimes.
Yeah, his crimes.
All right, now they're back outside.
I forgot
for
about
some
that
reason.
part,
They
dude.
left the ring. They got. Oh, here's the thing, dude. Like, they're wrestling. They're doing pins, and all of a sudden, Ego just gets gasoline. Like he's gonna.
It just got all backyard wrestling.
Yeah, dude. It just got all fucking murder about to happen. Oh, here, the moan. They're like,
Yeah.
look at this drone shot, dude, as it pans
I
around.
know, dude.
As
It's a huge spot, though,
Dude, that
dude.
was a big spot, dude. Like, he legit jumped.
It was huge. Yeah. Yeah. And then right here, dude. Right here. At the. He does it in slow motion.
You'd come.
Right there.
Oh, it's
Hell yeah. He's like, I knew you'd
I know. I
come."
always do, my
Dude.
brother. Oh,
Dude,
shit.
that shit is so funny,
So-
man.
and then-
Dude, this is gold, dude.
I'm
This is
telling
gold.
you.
Right here. This is it right here, bro.
She does it twist of fate.
And then right here, fool.
Oh yeah,
This
he
fool
does
gets
the
deleted. This fool gets deleted. Gets the swanton bomb.
Yeah, yeah, bro. What did they say, Axel?
Yeah,
Dude.
I couldn't hear it. He looks just like that fool.
I think they're saying Axel.
Yeah, she's like, it's time for bed, baby.
It's time. All right, and they're not done yet. They still got another spot coming up, and I like that they're. I hope that Brother Zay. I hope they keep that. I love that. I feel like he's like an honorary Hardy now, you know, and maybe they're gonna be a trio, and so he can kind of like, you know, take on some of the more bumps that the Hardys really can't anymore. And off the
Oh yeah.
off the ladder, he cleans his boot.
Yeah.
Everybody, please. Get in the ring.
So, I mean, this story's been going on for a while now. Like, for a while, he was under Ethan Page in the firm's control.
Yeah, that contract.
They finally got slipped in some verbiage in the contract to let them out if they won a match, and they did. And this is them ending this. I feel like they could keep going. Like, this is a great group of guys.
Yeah.
And as great as this strange segment is, like, I want more. And like in just regular, Dynamite and Rampage,
Right.
with the crowd to react, because like this is insane.
This just is like a lot of fun, man. This is just them doing their thing. You know, these are just this is just wrestlers loving wrestling. You know what I mean?
For sure. Ethan Page.
And like you said, man, they all go with it, man. They all go with it.
Yeah.
And
And
it
just
puts it over.
dude, and then he always grabs his back. I don't know if that's his thing or his back is really that fucked to where he shouldn't be doing these. But there it is. The Hardys take it.
Nah, he's good. Look, he's standing up. Like, he's just selling it.
Right here, dude. Right here.
Over.
This right here.
Brother Nero.
and
He
then
calls him Brother Nero.
yeah, he so in one of these, Jeff Hardy has
There's
done
the-
this similar thing. It seems like
Yep,
he's always
yep.
doing this, but I feel like this is like kind of him, his expression
Like
of
watching.
kind of finally, of
Yep.
hopefully being rid of his drug habits,
Yep.
and starting new, but like just kind of how he's acting here. Let's see, he's about to. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
And that's that's the whole thing. And that's even where the broadcast ends. Like it just goes dark like
Cuts.
that. And, man, I don't know, dude. Like that
It was awesome, man. That was like a love letter to wrestling.
I feel like, dude, I was not on straight up. I wasn't gonna watch it. Like, I started watching. I was like, what? I don't know about this. Like, this is the main event. And
when I was watching it, I was like, dude, I hope Billy has watched this already because I gotta talk to him about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, as I was watching it, it just was so absurd and odd, but like all the wrestlers in there, everybody that was part of that, like really was way into it, man, and it really sold it to me as something that I would want to watch. And that's probably, I've watched it about 2.5 times now. That's the second time I watched it. I watched it, when I saw Rampage, and I watched part of it before we did this when I was looking for that video, and then now again, and just like all the stuff that's happening, it's there's always something that I might have missed in there, just like little things that they're doing in the background. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, it feels well made, and I know a lot of people were shitting on that, but I honestly I wanted to give it some time, and I wanted to show it and give our comments, and I thought that this was like a classic segment for AEW. They've done these kind of things in the past with matches, like with it was the Inner Circle, and I forget who else, and then, or was it with Sting? I know that Sting had like a cinematic match, and while this isn't quite that, it's it's almost there. It just doesn't have quite all the production values that one of those matches had, and it was on a pay-per-view, so I can understand why they they use drone cams and whatever, but
Yeah.
it was really good. They did a good job, and I think if this is the end of the storyline, then that was a great way to end it. But if it goes on, if they have something else, then there there could be some more to this program. They can milk some more out of this, and I don't know if this is a new thing, but the Brother Zay thing, um, I like it. I hope that they rebrand him as Brother Zay. I hope that he's a permanent fixture with the Hardys. and
Maybe it's gonna be Nero, Brother Zay, and you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Maybe that's what
Brother
this
Nero,
was.
Brother Nero, and Brother Zay. Yeah, and
Yep.
yeah. So
And Matt,
man,
dude,
hell yeah. That
that's
that
cool.
hey, all you marks out there. That was that was a good that was a good segment. That
Yeah,
was a
man.
good segment.
Yeah, y'all better love
If
it.
you
You're
don't
gonna
if you don't
appreciate it.
love that, you got no joy in your heart, bro. Because that was just wrestlers having a good time. You know. You
Yep,
know.
that was all of
Yeah.
us. That was all of us in the backyard, man. You
Hell,
know,
hell yeah. It was
we all tried to do that shit
it was
with some
so
tape.
odd and like it. Honestly, of all that, I think that Isaiah stood out the most. Him and Stokely. Him and Stokely
Stokely,
were like they're so good. They had great like
Tony Khan will pay for his crimes.
yeah. It was so good,
Funny.
man. Like I hope that these guys come out, more over because of this. And I feel not because people don't really watch Rampage, but this is a great segment, man. This is a good place. Rampage is a good place for them to try weird experiments like this. You know what I mean? To churn out some content that you wouldn't put on the other two big shows. So like AEW Dynamite 2-hour show live Wednesday, and then you're gonna have AEW Collision on Saturday, also believed to be 2 hours long. So that's good. That's 4 hours of wrestling, and then you got this hour-long show that you could do these weird experiments, and it's gonna be weird because there's no AEW Dark, no Dark Elevation. So there's like a bunch of wrestlers that would only wrestle there, like Abaddon. She was a great wrestler.
Right.
That she's only been on Dark. She's been on like maybe Rampage, maybe once, Dynamite back in the day. But so, what is going to be the outlet for those wrestlers? Apparently WB doesn't want or wants all of AEW's content on TNT and TBS. So they can't have it on YouTube. So where does it go? Maybe that's where Ring of Honor comes in. Maybe they start pushing some talent over there, and that becomes like the developmental brand. I don't know.
Right. I mean, you would think that that makes the most sense. But how much room do you have for some of these guys? What do you do with the rest? There's a lot of jobbers. There's a lot of up and comers and like young talent that were on Elevation. People that we wanted to see on Dynamite came through that way. Like we see Sky Blue and stuff. That
Yep.
Willow.
The Acclaimed.
Yeah, dude, the Acclaimed. Um, does their do they pour more into Ring of Honor? Does Ring of Honor become more robust?
Right.
Hopefully it doesn't water it down. Is all.
Yeah, and
It,
I just it's because I just want to be able to see those wrestlers. Like it a bunch of my favorites now. I would see on Dark, and not only that, but like local and indie wrestlers that they feature on Dark. I'll also
Mhm.
miss that too because like I like Dan the Dad, Danny
Yeah,
Adams.
Dan the Dad. Yeah.
He was only on Dark, and I wouldn't even have known about him if it wasn't for AEW Dark, because I don't really follow the indies much. So I just hope that there's some kind of replacement for those shows going away. But I guess we'll see, or maybe they're just I don't know, just bring them.
They
on
can't just
Yeah.
they can't just let it go because it was working, they farmed a lot of talent out of that. So it has to go somewhere,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Man, it's like a point where they had way too much talent and not enough time for them, and they're going to now 5 hours of time that they got to use,
Yeah.
and all on TV. So that's pretty good. And of course they have Row. That's you have to get the what is it, the Honor Pass, or
App or
I
whatever.
forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get that subscription to watch. But hey, it's I like the momentum that AEW is on right now, and we're stoked. I'm like at the top of the stream. We're talking about All In over in Wembley Stadium. So it's great to see this company thriving, hopefully growing, especially after All In. Um, I don't have expectations that they'll ever like catch up to WWE. That thing is a behemoth and has been around for so
Yeah.
long. But I would like to see some more momentum for AEW. I'd like to see them grow. I'd like the ratings
Yeah.
to pick up. As it's just weird because WWE, it's almost like a cult, like that fan base, and they'll probably bury me here, but they don't want AEW to succeed for some reason. Like it's just more wrestling. Like
Yeah.
and WWE doesn't have room for all these wrestlers. So I'd like to still be able to see them on TV. I can't go to local indie events, or I don't have a subscription to like New Japan and um all these other companies that they don't have a lot of TV time. So give me AEW. Why push against it, man? Like they can both exist. You can like both things. Please.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of your favorites are here from WWE are in AEW. And if you really wanted, it's as shallow. It's as shallow as of a product as you want it to be, or it's as deep as you want it to be. If you want to follow like me and Junior do, follow some of the wrestlers, maybe watch BTE. They're always building at something. You have different ways to enjoy AEW and the storylines. So put that in your horse and lead it to water.
There you go.
June, that's going to do it for Tentative Turnbuckle Tuesday. Thanks for joining up with me today. And hey, how'd you like the whole you could see my screen? Did it add to the experience for you? Should we do it like
man.
this?
We should do it like I was gonna say. We should do it like I mean, I don't want to like talk about housekeeping stuff here on the stream, but I think this works real good. I didn't know we could do this. Me, I just use my computer for video games.
You're just a regular guy. Use it for video games and pinball.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
exactly.
Thanks for checking out Tentative Turnbuckle Tuesdays. Follow us on twitch.tv/Mustachios Live. You can see this on our YouTube channel at Mustachios Live on Live, and on Facebook at also the Mustachios Live on Live. So check it out. We'll be back momentarily with some Fortnite action. BRB. End credits.